Hola, childrens. Mr. Bruce here with today's final story out of our latest Peppa Pig book Treasury. And today's story is Peppa Pig and the Treasure Hunt. But before we start, eyes watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, and body calm. Peppa and the Treasure Hunt. Peppa and her little brother George were very excited. They're going to spend the day with Granny Pig and Grandpa Pig. Papa Pig gets them all in the car, packs them in, gets Mommy Pig, and off they go. Granny Pig says, "Hello, Peppa. Hello, George." "Ahoy there, me hearties," says Grandpa. "He sounds like a pirate." "We have a surprise for you," Granny and Grandpa say. Peppa and George love surprises. "It's a treasure hunt," said Granny Pig. "Grandpa buried treasure somewhere in the yard, and it's up to you two to go find it." Treasure. When George thinks of treasure, he thinks of a dinosaur and his toys. And when Peppa thinks of treasure, she thinks of a big chest. And there is Teddy and her toys. Peppa has never searched for treasure before. "How do we find it?" she asks. "Follow the map," says Granny. "Hooray," says Peppa. "There's the map." Looks like it's between two trees. Grandpa gives George his pirate hat. "Arg," says George. "Something isn't quite right. I don't understand the map," says Peppa. "Daddy, can you help?" "Oh, yes," says Daddy. "I'm very good with maps." This map seems to be a little too difficult. I see what's wrong with it. "You're holding it upside down," says Granny Pig. "Whoops," says Daddy, and everyone laughs. Peppa says, "I see. It's easy. X marks the spot where the treasure buried, right between the two apple trees." "But where are the apple trees?" Granny says, "You'll have to find them with the clues. The first clue is in a bottle." There's the map. Peppa and George search. They find a scarecrow. They find butterflies. They find frogs. Finally, George sees something else. "That's not a treasure. That's a worm." Peppa says, "I see it." She and George rush down the yard, and there's a message rolled up inside of a bottle. Peppa hands the message to Mummy Pig to read. "This pirate has very bad handwriting," says Mummy Pig. "I can't make out what they're trying to say." "Nonsense," says Grandpa Pig. "I read pirate. It says, to find the treasure, find the arrows." Peppa and George look down and they see arrows. They follow them around the treehouse, past the chicken coop, over behind the beehive. They keep walking and walking. They follow them up. They follow them down, all around the yard in a circle. They keep following all the arrows. At last, Peppa sees something bright and shiny on the ground, and it is it's a key. "I wonder what this unlocks," says Peppa. "The keys always unlock something." Peppa looks up and she points at an apple tree. "Look, there's another apple tree. Wait a second, that's what we're looking for." Daddy gets a shovel and he digs and he digs and he digs and he digs, and finally the shovel hits something very hard. "What is that?" said Peppa's pigs, and she reached down into the hole. "It's a treasure chest," says Peppa. "Oh," says George, "we found it. We found the treasure." Peppa uses the key to unlock the chest. It's filled with shiny coins. "Gold coins," says Peppa. "We're rich." "Ooh," says George. "These are better than gold coins," says Grandpa Pig. "They're made of chocolate on the inside." "Oh," say Peppa and George, "they love chocolate." Pretty soon, their faces look like muddy puddles. Oh, says Peppa. This is the best treasure ever. The end. Okay, well, that's the end of this book of stories, but there'll be more come later on. Here's my question for you. If you were looking for a treasure chest and you found it, what do you hope would be inside it? What would you like to see the treasure chest full of? All right? I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, be good to your folks and wash your hands. Bye-bye.